Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Antonia and I'm the video marketing manager here at Heimdal, and today I'm joined by Alen as we take you on an exciting product walkthrough of our latest feature, AppFencing, part of our application control module. At the heart of Heimdal's cybersecurity suite, AppFencing represents a key add-on in application control and endpoint security. Designed to meet the challenges of today's dynamic threat landscape, AppFencing offers protection against emerging threats including supply chain attacks, data leakage, and advanced threats like the infamous Rubber Ducky attack. Unlike traditional application control methods that rely only on static block or allowed lists, AppFencing creates a virtual fence around each application. This smart approach restricts applications from accessing and leaking sensitive data across network resources or the internet unless they have permission to do so. In this way, organizations gain detailed control, increase compliance levels without disrupting productivity. In today's session, we'll answer some of the most pressing questions about AppFencing, show you exactly how it works, and explain why it's redefining what app control can achieve in the modern enterprise. Let's get started.
Hi, my name is Alen, and I'm a software developer here at Heimdal. Today I'm going to present you a short demo of what I have been working on the past few months, and that is AppFencing, our latest solution that comes hand in hand with application control and help you protect against any malware attacks or application interactions that you don't want to have. AppFencing is available only for customers that already have licensed the application control module for Windows devices. In order to benefit from its functionalities, you need to edit or create a new group policy for any Windows device. From here, you need to go to Privileges and App Control main tab and in Application Control Settings. You need to enable it and set default file action on and the rule set mode to enable. From here, you can edit or create a new application rule for any kind of rule type you want. For this example, we will create a simple rule for the command line prompt. In order to configure the AppFencing settings for any application control rule, you must enable the AppFencing settings from here and click on the small edit button. Once you want to edit a rule, we will have access to two main categories, network or internet access and application interaction, and I will present you in detail all of them. Network and internet access refers to what connection the application is allowed to have on the internet. You can by default block or allow all internet traffic to any IP and any port. Besides of this, you can select what profile type to apply that rule, to be the domain one, private, public, or any combination of these. In the bottom of the page, you can create an exclusion list that will act as an allow list or a block list depending on what setting you had configured for default block all traffic. So let's say that if the default block traffic is set to be off, like in this example, any IP or combination of multiple IPs, single IPs, or IP intervals and ports will act as a blacklist. So if, for example, we will block this remote IP with this port, the rule that will be created will allow any internet traffic that is generated from this process except the one to this IP 1.1.1.1 and to this port. If we set default block all traffic to be enabled, by default we will block all the traffic and we will allow only the traffic to this IP and this port. In the application interactions, we will control what applications can this command prompt start. So, for example, we can create any rule that will allow or block opening an application from this command line path. So let's say, for example, we want to block any application that has the publisher to be Google LLC. By creating this rule, we will block any execution of any application that has a valid certificate published by Google LLC that was opened directly from the command line prompt from this full path. By saving the group policy, this rule set will be created and will be propagated to all endpoints that will receive it. Now, let's see how AppFencing interacts with users on any endpoint. Our system administrator created a rule set in application control where he integrated AppFencing features. So, in order to prevent any human error by trying to access any malicious website, our system administrator strictly prohibited and denied all the internet traffic from Google Chrome, the browser that he deployed to our network using Heimdal's patching solution, and he allowed only connection to Heimdal dashboard. By doing this, he whitelisted only the IPs from Heimdal dashboard and blocked any other IPs and any other ports connection from Google Chrome. Let's say, for example, we want to access Facebook. So because our system administrator blocked any IPs, we are now not able anymore to access it, but we are still able to go on Heimdal dashboard. By the rule set that our administrator created, he also defined the rule for the command line prompt. So, in order to test it, we're gonna open command line prompt. Here, the AppFencing was configured to block the execution of the VLC media player. And to test it, we're gonna take the full path and try to open the VLC from here. And the application was blocked. But in a demo purposes, if we try to open it straight from its install path, we're gonna see that its execution is allowed. In this way, we presented the application interactions part, the one that on the dashboard side was giving the possibility to users to limit how an application, the command line prompt in our case, blocked the execution of a child processes, the VLC executable file.